This is my collection of points and artifacts that have either been found by my dad years ago or myself this last year. I've just gotten into looking for arrowheads this last year, so I've had a pretty good year. Most of these were found by my dad years ago, but he did have a good year this year as well in North Alabama in our honey hole. But I'll start on this side. Pretty nice collection of points here. This is kind of the case-worthy points, but not quite the A-frame. This was my first ever point right there, found in Missouri. Some beautiful heat-treated Burlington. This is a heartbreaker little pine tree. Been fire popped. This one here was acquired, actually. It's a big turkey tail with a snapped base, but the rest of them were found by my dad or myself. A couple here I found this past year. You can see in my videos. This right here is a broken quad. It's hard to tell, but that's one of the ears right there, and it is ground slick all the way up on both sides there. This is a little collection box I put together. Nice little pipe there. Not too old, but it's complete. Pretty nice looking. This is half of a banner stone here. Would have been a nice piece. And some little blades and some beads there that my dad found. This is my points from this past summer in Ohio. A little Kirk cluster. These three are corner notches, and that one's a little Kirk stemmed. This one here is probably the best personal find in my 1 year of hunting. Just unbelievable workmanship. This one here is pretty darn nice too. Found probably, I would say, a 15-minute drive from each other, but they do look very similar. And then this is the A-frame of points. My dad bought a couple of these, I think 2 or 3 out of this, but the rest are personal finds by either myself or my dad. This is the little collection of Paint Rock Valley points that we have. We are really fascinated by these because they, at least from our experience and what we found with them, I think they stretch from early Archaic to middle Archaic time frame. This one's unbelievably thin right here. Stinging tip as well. This one's my personal find, probably my best. Triangular point, the basal thinning there. Really nice parallel flaking on this one. It's got a little inclusion there. All of these, aside from one, that one there was purchased, but all of those were found in our honey hole in North Alabama. This is a nice little collection of blades. That one almost has like a little flute down it. You can see it's uniface, or a flake there, and then they worked those edges really nice. There's another one that has like a little flute up it there. And then this one is just got some killer working on it. Hard to tell, but really nice little uniface blade. Nice little celt here. Just a heartbreaker little pickwick here with a missing tip. My dad found that back in our honey hole. This was kind of the first point that he found back there. some nice little points there. That one was found in our honey hole as well. I think it may be like a little Baker's Creek or something, but it's tiny. It's probably about 7/8 of an inch, maybe an inch long. Here's a nice little big sandy. I think they call those E notches. As you can tell, it looks like a E. It's almost like a little blunt that they worked it off there. That's a pretty sweet little blade that I found. A bladelet that I found up in Missouri. I think it was in Missouri. It could have been Ohio, but this is it's an old point, whatever it is. It's got parallel flaking on it down through there. Base is ground. It's almost like collateral flaking, but this is a sweet pine tree my dad found back there. Beautiful material. It's got some serrations. It's just been worked down a lot. Nice and thin. This little Adena is one of my first videos. Just beautiful colors in that thing. It's like a blue, white, gray mix. This Benton was just found a couple weeks ago. Little Bear Creek blunt right here is pretty cool. Killer Motley. My dad found this one over in Clifton, Tennessee. Little Benton. It's got a little nick of the tip, or side of the blade, whatever you want to call it. Nice material. This one here was just found the other day over there. Tip nick. A Graham Cave from Missouri. One of my nicer pieces. And then this is a Clovis. Big flute there. It's rough, but it is a Clovis. Big flute. Big flute. That was found near Stevenson, Alabama. But that's it. Hope y'all enjoyed. Maybe we'll be filling more cases soon. See ya.